What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ryan G, and I am back again with another video, guys. Be sure to check my YouTube channel for all the latest videos I post pertaining to dating and relationships, guys. I do make sure that I try my best to consistently post weekly, right? Every time when I do come up with something as far as based off of my experiences and what I've been observing lately, right? I always like to actually upload, right, a lot of these ideas, a lot of these topics, so you guys can actually learn as you go along. But in this video, we are talking about why you should be fearless, right? I know I did a video way back. I don't know if you guys can remember, especially for the loyal subscribers and subscribers that have been with me from the beginning. I did a video on this in which I talked about why you should not have fear, but this one is kind of a little bit different because I'm also going to be going into certain components of rejection and just how you should embrace all of that. And taking L's is not necessarily considered to be a negative thing, right? These are all a part of fear, right? All of these can fall under the ideal of why you should not have fear in your heart. But before I get straight into the video, guys, I want you to do me a huge favor: like, comment, and subscribe if you are new, and let's talk. All right, so guys, you shouldn't have fear, right? I'm speaking specifically to my men here who are watching my channel, right? Watching these videos. You shouldn't be a guy that's walking around with this nervous mentality, right? Whatever you have to do on a daily basis, it's not healthy, right? And all it's gonna do is foster more negative results. It's gonna allow you to not at least get to the level that you need to be, right? You're always going to experience some sort of setback, right? You're going to go through all these different trials, these issues, and it's like the universe is going to reward you with more negativity, right? I've actually talked about this before. I said, when you exert positivity and you're thinking straight, you're thinking about good results, usually the universe is going to reward you with that. Now, it's not going to be instantly, right? Like some Disney movie or anything like that. It's not gonna be like that. But eventually, you're going to see all that work that you put in is going to eventually you're gonna get rewarded, right? Eventually, you're going to see some sort of success down the line, right? But guys, a lot of men walk around with fear. Especially when it comes down to dating and approaching women, right? There's a lot of guys who are very insecure with the way they look, right? And you have to understand that people can actually read your energy. People can actually pick up on that when they're around you, especially if you are, just acting a little bit just weird, right? You know what I'm saying? You're talking too fast, you're stumbling upon your words, you're rocking back and forth, you're sweating, you're just all these little nonverbal cues. Women in particular can actually pick up on that, right? That's why I did a video in which I talked about masculine frame, maintaining your masculine frame. All that means is that you are stoic, right? You're actually not emotionally driven. You're not necessarily reacting to everything that's happening around you. You're remaining still, right? You hear something, you respond back to it, but you're not really putting that much emotion into whatever you're saying, right? The reason why this is important is because this shows mysteriousness, right? A lot of women, especially when they are dealing with men, when they're unable to kind of really pick up on a lot of things that you're going through, as far as you being mysterious and having that personality, it's actually considered to be more attractive, right? They might say that, being too mysterious is a problem, but that actually makes the whole interaction a little bit better, because it's like she still doesn't really know who you are 100%, and she's still trying to figure out your dreams, your goals, what you're trying to get out of life. All that is still, going on. Like, all that is still, she's still trying to figure out, what you're really up to, like what you're actually doing and what's your movements, right? So it's like being stoic is going to help you. And in fact, being stoic is one of the ways in which you can actually handle having fear. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when you guys have fear, you guys show it a lot. You guys are making it obvious that you guys are absolutely nervous as far as what you have to do. Now, this doesn't have to just pertain to approaching women. This can apply to maybe at work, you know, when you have to do a certain task, right? It's pretty challenging. So you're afraid that you might not get the job done the right way, right? It could be maybe, you know, facing some sort of feedback in which is just pure criticism, right? From coworkers, friends, family members, whatever. And you feel some type of way, right? You have fear in your heart that things are not going to work out the right way. Someone might tell you that, hey, you're not going to make the team, or someone might tell you that you'll never get stronger. You know what I'm saying? You never get built. You know what I'm saying? All these different types of negativity you're soaking up, and you having fear in your heart, right? But you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should still think about, you know, what you got going on for yourself as far as the strengths that you do have. Work on those. That's why I did a video on capitalizing your strengths. Work on that. And then the weaknesses, you can work on that afterwards. Because the thing is, when you capitalize upon your strengths, a lot of people are going to see that more than what your weaknesses and what your flaws are, right? A lot of people think that as soon as you approach them, as soon as you start talking to other people, you feel like they're going to automatically see your flaws, and you're the only one that's really fighting against yourself. Guys, you have to understand that it's all a psychological thing. You feel like people are able to see what your flaws are and see your insecurity, but you have to understand that you're the one that's bringing that out. You're the one that's making it obvious to them. But once you start showing that you're comfortable with yourself, you're walking a certain way, you're talking a certain way, they're going to see past that. It happens a lot of times. I'm telling you that the same information I'm saying to a lot of my friends, a lot of the guys that I talk to, especially some of the guys that I have these little consultations. It's not really a professional consultation, but a lot of the talks that I have with people, I will tell them these things and they will see the results, right? These are real life scenarios here in which people go through, as far as, you know, feeling very nervous and feeling like they have fear with whatever they have to do, right? Rejection is a part of the game, right? Rejection is something that you have to go through. Let me tell you something, that men, on the other hand, have to go through the rejection. That's the only way you can really see where you go wrong with a lot of things, right? You can learn from the rejection. But you see, the thing is, a lot of you all take rejection as, you know what I'm saying, it strokes your ego. It affects your ego in some sort of way. It's like the more you get rejected, your self-esteem goes down, right? You think that rejection is a reflection on you. You feel like something is wrong with you, and if you get rejected by one area or one person, it's going to continuously happen, right? So that's why the effects of the first rejection it is going to impact the second rejection, the third rejection, the fourth rejection, and so on. What you should do is that what most men who are considered to be alphas or have that mentality in which they have the abundant mindset, you see, when they get the first rejection, they know that it's a part of the game, and they understand that not everyone is going to accept them for who they are, right? They realize that not everyone is going to like you, and not everyone's going to gravitate towards you and be attracted to the way you look, the way you act, and so on. So they just move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just drop it. If one person doesn't accept you that you're dealing with, whoever you're interacting with, whoever you're approaching, as far as a female, it's like they go on to other females and other women, right? They don't make the one interaction mess up their overall ability to be able to talk to more and more women, right? Same thing with rejection in life, as far as you applying to different jobs, applying different things, positions, whatever. You don't stop from there. If you can't make it on a team for one sport, try a different sport. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of waiting around and walking walking around trying to wait for that opportunity to come around again. You create your opportunities. And that's why I keep saying to people, you create your opportunities. It don't just come and knock on your door. You have to go out there and search for it, right? And as far as rejection, you have to understand that some of the best go through rejection. And that's why they're so damn good at whatever they do now. Now, they're not going to highlight that and say, hey guys, guess what? I got rejected, whatever. They're not going to tell you that, right? But just know that is a part of the process. And also I want to say is taking those L's is actually considered to be lessons. The L's are considered to be lessons. You have to understand that a lot of times you have to go through hitting rock bottom first before you can actually, see that success and prosper, right? Before you can really become well accomplished in whatever you do, you have to hit the bottom. You have to literally take that loss, right? A lot of people have to understand that it's just life. You feel me? You can't really escape all that. As long as you are living, and especially being a man, you're going to have to embrace all of this. But that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys were able to get a message from this video. I hope a lot of the questions are answered, right? Guys, you can always comment down below and let me know what video you want me to do next, and also join in the conversation and the topic as well. If you are new, subscribe to the channel. There's more content like this on a weekly basis. This is what I do, right? Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to see you guys in the next video.